Occupation?
No occupation.
Housewife?
Right, housewife.
All right.
And mother.
Yes. How long have you been married, Miss Attinger?
9 years and 4 months
I see.
and 12 days.
And you have 3 children?
Yes. Warren Jr., he's 8. Alan, he's 7. And Trudy, she's 6. That's all.
When did you begin to suspect you were losing your husband's affection?
11 months ago, March 14th.
Was your husband beating you?
First time, he broke a tooth. My tooth. Upper left molar.
How often did
It's capped now, you can notice it.
Okay. Let's start with the day of the accident.
No accident. I wanted to shoot him.
Suppose we decide later just what you wanted to do, okay?
Silly.
The difference between 20 years in prison and freedom is not silly, Miss Attinger.
Please call me Doris.
Pay attention to what I'm saying, Doris.
I don't care what happens to me.
Do you care what happens to Trudy, Alan, and Warren?
Yes, yeah, I do. I want to go home now. Can't you fix it so I can go home now?
Not right now. But we're working on it, okay? Here. Just drink this.
I promised my kids I would take them to Disneyland tomorrow.
You drink that. It would help us very much if we could reconstruct the day. All of yesterday.
Well, first thing in the morning, I woke up and I see he didn't sleep at home.
And that made you shocked and surprised?
No, not shocked, not surprised. He used to not do that a lot. Come home.
Did you ever question him about his behavior?
Sure.
Did he offer any explanation?
Sure. He told me to shut the fuck up and to mind my own business.
I see.
But yesterday, it was different. I got worried. Not worried, mad. I got mad. Know why?
Why?
Because it was the 4th night in a row he didn't.
Come home?
Yeah.
And that made you angry?
Sure. It was getting a habit with him. So I sent my kids to school and I went and I bought a gun.
Where?
This hawk shop I go to. I bought a gun and they gave me this book on how to. Free.
Had you decided by that time exactly what you planned to do?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't decide anything. I was doing everything like in a dream, you know? Like I was watching myself, but I couldn't help it.
You couldn't help it. It was like a dream. Go on, Doris.
Well, then I got very hungry.
When?
When I bought a gun. And I went to this hamburger place and I ate 2 rare and 1 lemon meringue pie.
And
then I was still hungry.
So
I walked around and I kept talking to myself not to be stupid. And then I called up Warren. He was getting his lunch by then. So I told him if maybe we could have lunch together. And he said, no, naturally. And I say, are you coming home tonight? And he says, what for? And I say, don't you live here anymore? And he says, don't you call me at the office? You want me to get fired or what? Like very loud. And he hangs up.
And then what did you do?
I had a cup of coffee.
Where?
The same place as Warren, only he didn't see me. It was very crowded. American bakery place. Yeah, so I bought myself some chocolate nut bars, and I went outside, and I waited for the whole afternoon, and I kept eating the candy bars, and I waited for him to come out, and then I followed him, and then I shot him.
And after you shot him, how did you feel then?
I felt hungry.